welcome back to the OVW Wrestling TV podcast. I'm Joey.
I'm Tommy.
And today, guys, we're going to be doing October 9th of 1999 review for the OVW TV podcast. We really loved the last episode.
Yeah, that was a really great episode.
The go-home edition for the Louisville Garden Show. Let's see how they fare them out in this episode.
After the aftermath of the Louisville Garden Show.
After the aftermath of the Louisville Garden Show. As well as, guys, if you guys want to buy a shirt, if you guys want to buy a mug, if you guys want to buy a hoodie from the Borderlands Wrestling Podcast, go check them out. I'm wearing the shirt today. If you want to get you a mug or a hoodie or a shirt, you guys can. The Borderlands Wrestling Podcast. If you guys want to, we will leave a link in the description box below if you guys want to check them out. If you want to buy their merch, or if you want to go subscribe to the Borderlands Wrestling Podcast.
They put on a great podcast every week.
Absolutely. So
every single time they make me laugh.
Every single time. They put out more videos than we do. So hit that subscribe button on there. Do. And definitely you won't be disappointed. Tom, let's go ahead and get into this episode. October 9th. Well, hold on, before we get into the episode, if you guys want to watch the episode with us, it is available on YouTube. All you have to do is type in OVW 1999 and go through a playlist. There's a playlist there. Go through that playlist and find 10/9/99. That's October 9th of 1999. And you can watch that episode as well. If you want to watch it as you listen to the podcast, you can. Or if you guys want to watch it on your own, you can. Get your own assessment on it. You guys can. Go and watch it yourself. Judge for yourself. Let's go ahead and get started, Tommy. October 9th, 1999. We get the intro. White Wedding.
Yep.
Same as usual. I will say this: they do change the intro soon.
Yes, that's coming up.
That's definitely coming up. We have Cornette and Dean Hill run down the card, but we're not going to because we talk about it as we get to the first match. Tommy, we got the OVW Southern Tag Team Champions of the Suicide Blondes of Handsome Jason Lee and the Hustler Rip Rogers as they take on Trailer Park Trash and Jebediah. I will say this, a good start for the show.
Yes, it was. It was a good opening TV match. I enjoyed it.
Jebediah chokeslams Lee. Rip Rogers and Trailer Park Trash are fighting on the outside. They're distracting the referee, Joe Wheeler. And Mr. Black hits Jebediah with the slapjack, and Lee just goes for the pin.
Yep, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
So your winners, the Suicide Blondes of Jason Lee and the Hustler, Rip Rogers.
And man, can't get over that damn slapjack, huh?
Nope.
Then Tommy, we go straight into footage from the Louisville Gardens. Now, of course, we're not going to get the footage from the Hell in a Cell, which would be great. But we got the Christopher and Dinsmore.
Yes.
You guys remember it's the $5,000 bounty. If Nick Dinsmore wins, the $5,000 bounty is off of his head.
But if he loses, he must join Bowling Services.
He must join Bowling Services. We get the closing moments of that match. We see Nick Dinsmore hits the missile drop kick onto Brian Christopher. And Brian Christopher goes over towards Bowling. Bolin is distracting the ref as Brian Christopher is putting something on his boot.
Yeah.
And what was that something, Tommy?
Well, it's supposedly brass knuckles, but it don't look like it.
It's taped up.
Yeah. It looks like just some tape.
Yeah. There's some taped up brass knuckles. Once again, I'm not sure why they put the tape on the brass knuckles. Well, you just want to hit somebody with brass knuckles instead of putting tape on it. But nonetheless, there's taped brass knuckles on the tip of his boot. And Tommy,
and Brad Christopher hits the super kick with the brass knuckles taped to his foot. 1, 2, 3, and your winner and $5,000 richer.
$5,000 richer, yeah, absolutely.
Too sexy, Brad Christopher.
Tommy, it was Doomsday for Dinsmore.
Yes, and Brad Christopher said it. Doomsday for Dinsmore.
Doomsday for Dinsmore, and it came true. Definitely a match I would love to see.
Yeah, I would love to see that match in its entirety.
But at least we got a little bit of footage from that show. Tommy, next we actually have promo from Bolin Services.
Well, I tell you what, I understand everybody around here getting all happy and all excited because they thought they were going to show a little piece of video of what happened last Tuesday at St. Therese. Well, I got a little sad news for everybody. I've been at my attorney's office most of the day today, which seems I have to spend a lot of time at lately, and I've had an injunction filed. And I got a little bit of news for you. There ain't going to be no tape shown here today. There's not going to be a tape shown here any day. So Danny Davis or whoever in the back thinks they're trying to get that tape ready, burn it, because it ain't never going to be shown here. As a matter of fact, that little incident that happened, Bolin Services is a great sports management guy, but I tell you what, I'm quite a family counseling guy. These two men right now are the best of friends. You've got my word on it. No problem there.
He's talking about the Derby City Showdown.
Shut up, you rednecks. I'm trying to do an interview here. That leads me to something else kind of semi-important I want to talk about, because we got a little big news to drop on everybody today. We have somebody new in Bolin Services that's going to be with us starting today. And as a matter of fact, if this individual had done things the easy way and had done things like when I put that contract in his hand and he had signed it, this wouldn't have had to have happened. But no, he had to do it the hard way. He had to go through a lot of embarrassing situations. He had to go through a lot of beatings. Well, easy way or hard way, he's here with me now, and I want to welcome Nick Dinsmore to Bolin Services. Everybody give him a big hand. And a lot of people are asking some questions. They want to know, well, what's Nick Dinsmore going to be doing for Bolin Services? Well, he's got a lot of important things he's going to be doing for Bolin Services. You know that big shiny new Millennium Cadillac I got? Well, somebody's going to have to keep that clean. That's going to fall in Nick Dinsmore's lap. Nick Dinsmore, that is a very important job, because I get quite angry when my Cadillac ain't shiny. When we have the Bolin Services meetings, the big board meetings, well, somebody's got to go fetch the coffee. Well, Nick Dinsmore, that's going to fall in your lap, son, because the bull man gets quite angry when he ain't got his coffee. So I strongly advise that you have it hot when you bring it. And matter of fact, when Bolin Services tours all over the Kentuckiana area, somebody's got to pack the luggage. Well, Nick Dinsmore, that's going to fall in your lap, son, because I'm not going to pack it. He's not going to pack it. He sure ain't going to pack it. Mr. Black's got security things to do. So Nick Dinsmore, as you can tell, has a lot of important things to do. But is he going to be wrestling for Bolin Services? Well, I tell you what. If he learns to wrestle the Bolin Services way, and he's got 60 days of my valuable time to learn how to do so, I'll take him directly to the top, just like I've done with everybody else that I've ever got my hands on. So it's going to be a great situation for Nick Dinsmore to be in. But I do have to remind you, this is Nick Dinsmore we're talking about. I can't help everybody, but if he don't make it, it's not because I didn't try. So that leads me to one more important thing that I want to talk about. Tuesday night at St. Teresa's, there's going to be a Louisville street fight match. Well, this is going to be great, because what's going to happen is I've got Bull Buchanan, Mr. Black, and the newly acquired Nick Dinsmore that are going to be taking on the team of Trailer Park Trash, that stupid Jebediah Blackhawk, and the Damager. Well, I know that you three are stupid idiots, and I realize that there's probably not a one of you that can read, but did anybody bother to read that contract to you? It's a street fight match. Anything goes. If Bull Buchanan decides to pull a ring post up and clock you in the head with it, there ain't a thing anybody can do about it. If Mr. Black decides to bring a ball-peen hammer or maybe something else with him to drive through the skull of Black Hawk's head, there ain't a thing anybody can do about it. And Nick Dinsmore, I've only got a couple of days to teach you some things, but I can assure you with these two, whatever I teach you will be enough. And we're going to leave those three goofs dead, right foot, dab on their backs in the middle of the ring. I'm going to be done with them once and for all, and then I can get on to some more important things around here in bowling services.
Hey, more important things. The most important thing is the Iron Man. And Rico, shut up. Rico, you couldn't beat me in one match, and now you want me in 2 out of 3? Well, these idiots out here, they can wear your shirts and they can cheer your name, but I am still the Ohio Valley heavyweight champion, and I still rule with the iron fist. And if you want 2 out of 3, no. It's going to be 2 out of 2 because you're going to go down and you're going to stay down because I'm the Iron Man and I rule Ohio Valley with an iron fist.
Rob, is it true what you told me earlier? You said that Rico was weak, but he was nowhere as weak as Bull.
You saying I ain't hard, boy? I should have snapped your neck a long time ago, but I'm going to take care of that.
Uh-oh. Tommy, we're seeing some
Nick Dinsmore stirring the pot.
Nick Dinsmore is part of Bowling Services, and the first thing he's wanting to do is stir the pot between Bull Buchanan and Rob Conway. What you ain't saying? I ain't hard, boy.
I should have snapped your neck a long time, but I'm gonna take care of that right now.
I'm gonna take care of that right now.
And then
they're trying to go after each other as
Kenny Bolin and Mr. Blackhole hold them apart while Nick Dinsmore laughs at him.
Yeah, while Nick Dinsmore just sitting there laughing at him.
Yep.
So, great segment, great promo by Bolin for sure.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
One of those guys that would rather tell a lie and climb a tree than stand on the ground
right.
and tell the truth, as Cornette would say. And really enjoyed that. Tommy, next we get a little music video.
Yeah.
With in the music video music is Sonny and Cher's "I Got You, Babe."
Yeah.
And Tommy, what is this music video?
Oh, I could go ahead and sum this up real quickly.
Go ahead.
We see a blue Trans Am coming to a dingy local mall. That's probably abandoned.
Right there in Louisville.
Right here in Louisville.
Or Jeffersonville.
Yeah, it don't matter what it is. It's a dingy mall.
Yeah, dingy mall.
As they pull on up, and here comes Scotty Saber out of the Trans Am. Didn't even have the decency to open the door for Danica, because that shows you how impressive Scotty Saber is.
There you go.
And then what do we hear? We hear Sonny and Cher, "I Got You, Babe." While they go into a dingy Spencer's or a Hot Topic, and Scotty Saber goes, Hey, Danica, you see a sex kit? Yeah, you want any?
You want any?
You want some?
Then they're at the food court.
And then they go to the local food court. What does he feed her? Hamburgers and French fries.
Oh, yeah, that's real.
Oh, that's real impressive. What is this? What the fuck is this?
A romantic.
Yeah, romance thing. Did he put cheese on it?
Cheese.
And then they hold hands
as they go into Hallmark.
Yeah, they go to the Hallmark. That was the only enjoyment I saw, seeing Hallmark on the side there.
Well, Tommy, we go from that clip to another clip in the abandoned parking lot.
Oh yeah, an abandoned parking lot
of the OVW. Literally, it's the OVW building with all the fucking all the fucking windows busted out.
That's right.
Which is what it is right there in Jeffersonville. We see sexy Sean Casey. He cuts a little promo here, so let's show. Oh, by the way, we should say that. Well, apparently, Tommy,
Scotty Saber won the match.
Scotty Saber won the match, and he got to take Danica out for a week.
Yeah.
So
wonder how that week planned out.
Well, let's see what Sexy Sean Casey has to say about the subject.
Scotty Saber, you went too far this time. You robbed me again. And now poor Danica is at the hands of a pervert, a no-good sexual deviant. And Mercedes, you didn't help any either. One more mistake out of you, and you're in big trouble.
But Sean, it was an accident. I like it when Danica's here. She makes me look good by comparison.
Shut up. Scotty Saber, you lay one hand on Danica's hair, and I'll rip that bleach blonde head of yours off and kick a field goal with it, and that's a promise.
Wow, Tommy. Tommy.
Yeah.
Now, do you find it ironic that Sexy Sean Casey is talking about how Scotty Saber is the sexual deviant?
Yeah. But and it clearly said, well, if he's I think Sean Casey's in the right here. He did show a sex kit.
Oh, that is true. That is true. That is true, I guess. For sure.
He showed the sex kit. And like,
we gonna smash?
Smash or pass?
Pass.
Netflix and chill? Oh wait, this is before Netflix and chill. Blockbuster and Blockbuster and chill?
We're gonna have Blockbuster night?
It'd be called Blockbuster and Chill, or Movie Gallery and Chill, whatever you prefer.
Well,
or Hollywood Video.
Well, Tommy, we get back to the
or
arena.
Star Video.
We get back to the arena, and it's
Yeah,
going to be Mexico City zone.
Oh yes, from once again from Mexico City, Mexico, Lowrider.
He jerks on his privates.
Yeah.
Orderly! Orderly!
All right, little K-Dog.
As he takes on Tommy.
I was looking for this. We do that with it, but no, he didn't.
As he takes on Sexy Sean Casey with Mercedes.
Yes, with only Mercedes.
No Danica, just
no
Mercedes.
Danica, nope.
Tommy, there's not much to say about this match, to be honest with you. Sexy Sean Casey does a shitty mind blower.
Oh, shitty mind blower on
if you guys don't know what the mind blower is, it's a
jawbreaker stunner type.
Yeah, it's a jawbreaker. Right there on the shoulder in the front.
Almost like a jawbreaker stunner.
But it's in the front instead of in the back.
Yeah. So
right.
So he hits the mind blower on Low Rider, pins him 1, 2, 3. So Sexy Sean Casey picks up the win here over Low Rider.
Didn't even need Danica.
No, not against Low Rider.
No. Not against Low Rider.
Not against Mexico City, Mexico's own Low Rider.
And then Tommy, we get a promo from Flash. Now, we should mention that it was Dean Hill and Cornette on commentary.
Yeah.
And out of nowhere we hear Flash's theme song.
Yes.
And they said that he's not scheduled for this time, but that doesn't stop him.
No, that don't stop him. He's coming anyway.
And of course, Flash's theme song is Heavy by Collective Soul. I love that fucking song.
Great song, by the way.
So I love it. And of course we can't play the copyrighted song, but we're gonna play the promo.
But other people get away with it.
Absolutely. But we're gonna play the promo from Flash. Let's see what Flash had to say in his yellow shirt. Did you see the yellow shirt?
Hill, I have spared you now for a while. Since you're an ex-cop, you need to get a hold of the police because I have been robbed and I was screwed at the Garden. At the Hell in the Cell, it was not Trailer Park Trash beating me. It was Jim Cornette, Robert Briscoe, and Trailer Park Trash. If it wasn't for you three screwing me over, I would have left the ring with my hand raised. But no, you understand? The rules are no disqualification. Why did you stop Briscoe from making that count? Why?
You want to know? You want to know why? Because you took a chain out of your pocket and you hit the man in the face with it, and it wasn't fair, and that's why I stopped him from making a count.
Shut your mouth. No, I'm going to tell you why. You have screwed me over time and time again, and all you do is tell how great I am. But Jim Cornette, that's all talk. I know I'm great. All these idiots out here know I'm great. Shut your mouth. No wonder the World Wrestling Federation doesn't want me. They're scared because I don't take no rules. No one tells me what to do. I do what I want to do. And I don't see the Midnight Express up there. I don't see the heavenly bodies. None of those guys are there to protect you. So you just better keep watching yourself. Now, as far as Briscoe goes, I'm tired of that one-eyed Cyclops walking around here screwing me over.
Pete's sake.
He wanted to have a match with me, and I put him in his place. But I guess I wasn't good enough for him. He wanted to come out and stick his nose in more of my business. Well, I'll tell you something. You know, whenever he got married, first thing I know, his wife asked him to marry me, but his eye looks at one other direction. He was looking at some other lady, so he agreed. He said yes.
Oh, come on.
Oh, no. Oh, this is a perfect time of year for him. Halloween, he saves himself a lot of money on costumes. His old lady looks like the Wicked Witch of the West. You got Briscoe going out as a Cyclops, and you got a little ugly duckling walking around as his little daughter. So,
Talk about kids.
so you shut your mouth, Jim
There's
Cornette.
no reason for this. What are you doing this for?
Oh, no reason for it. I'll tell you what, his wife is so ugly, I heard during sex they have 2 bags. One bag for her head, and one bag for him to throw up in after he's done.
Oh, come on.
This is uncalled for. I'm sorry.
You know this one. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, my goodness. Briscoe in the ring. He stripped off his shirt. You don't talk about this man.
Briscoe.
Oh.
I thought I taught you a lesson the first time. You do not want to mess with me. Do you understand that? Oh, shut my mouth. Hey, someone ought to tell your old lady to shut her mouth.
Lord,
That was a great promo by Flash.
I fucking love it. Personal attacks to Robert Briscoe and his family. Made me laugh. Love that promo to death. Literally, we forgot to mention on the last episode that also is Trailer Park Trash versus Flash fighting in the Hell in Cell.
Yeah.
We also forgot to mention that with the card from the Louisville Gardens. So apparently Flash didn't win.
Nope.
He said he was screwed over by Cornette, who was the official, and that he was screwed over by Trailer Park Trash. He
Yes.
said he's screwed over by that Cyclops himself, Robert Briscoe.
That's right.
Um,
And so what does Flash do? He spat in the face of Robert Briscoe. And that pissed Briscoe off.
and he
So
went,
Briscoe goes after Flash. Didn't last very long.
didn't last very long. And Tommy Cornette,
As fucking Flash is beating on Briscoe, Cornette's trying to stop it.
you can't get off of him.
And what does Flash do? He punches Cornette. Cornette's down. Cornette takes off the old blazer.
He takes off the jacket.
And now Cornette's in his blue shirt and red tie. He starts punching on Briscoe.
Flash.
Cornette punches Flash a couple of times. Only got 2 punches in, and then fucking that was about the end of that. I love how Detail. Oh, Flash and Cornette trading it.
That's right.
But Jill's getting back. Oh, it's all and Flash hits the big DDT on Robert Briscoe. And then he goes over to Jim Cornette, going to set him up for a pile driver. And here comes Trailer Park Trash and Rico to make the save.
And Rico Constantino to make the save. Love that segment. Fucking great promo by Flash. Tommy, Robert Briscoe tried at St. Teresa's gym to take
Yeah, it didn't last very long.
It didn't last very long. But we go from a break. We come back from a break. And Cornette Robert Briscoe has something to say about Flash.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Robert Briscoe up here at the TV desk, obviously upset, a personal family attack.
Flash! Jimmy, I've always considered you to be a good friend. And as a friend, I'm begging you, give me one more chance with that jerk. Just one more time. Put me in the ring with that jerk just one more time.
Wait 1 minute. You had a match with him, a single match at St. Teresa, and you did good for a while, but you're a referee, Robert, and he's a wrestler, and he beat your brains out, and he could have hurt you. But 2 heads are better than 1. And I got news for you, Flash. I ain't going to put up with that crap either. So I'll tell you what we're going to do, because, I am the matchmaker. And if I want to screw you, I'll screw you to the ground like a fence post. Here's what we're going to do. You, Robert, are going to be in the ring with Flash this Tuesday night at St. Teresa. But you won't be alone, because hurt one way or another. Me, Jim Cornette, and him, Robert Briscoe, we're going to see to it.
Tommy.
So I wish I could go to Tuesday at St. Therese.
Tuesday at the St.
A
Teresa's
handicap
gym.
match. Flash versus Robert Briscoe and Jim Cornette.
Because Cornette has, he stands and he can't stand no more.
That's right. I'm tired of your bullshit.
I'm tired of Flash's bullshit. And pretty much we got a handicap match at the St. Teresa's Tuesday show. Would love to go see that, to be honest with you. But next, Tommy, we actually have a TV debut.
Yes.
Now, he did debut, I believe, one of the Louisville Gardens. I think it was a St. Therese show.
Yeah, it was the St. Teresa gym, yeah.
Tommy, we got the TV debut of BJ Payne.
Yes.
And, you know, we know BJ Payne quite well.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a fixture in OVW for the next few years.
Yeah.
And a permanent like a pretty permanent role in OVW in the next couple of years. And he's wearing it says Brew Crew on his shirt,
right.
and he has the ripped up fucking jeans.
Yes.
But Tommy, in his TV debut,
he's taking on Bowling Service's own Bull Buchanan.
As we're hearing Hell's Bells come
right.
through the loudspeaker, we're like, oh boy.
What a debut for BJ Payne.
I feel sorry for BJ Payne going against somebody like Bull Buchanan. But Tommy, he held his own.
Yeah, he did pretty good in his debut match.
Pretty good, but you know, so limited in what you can do against Bull.
Yeah.
For sure, but he gets overpowered. But Tommy, he does end up getting a big body slam on Bull Buchanan. Didn't last long because Bull grabbed him by the goozle and dropped him. And we see Bull Buchanan get on that top rope.
Yeah, he gets on the top rope, does the big leg drop off the top rope.
Yep.
Pins BJ Payne 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
So your winner, Bull Buchanan, over the TV debuting BJ Payne.
BJ Payne.
But put on a good effort to BJ Payne.
Put on a good effort. I enjoyed it. And once again, you know, a pretty prominent role in the next couple of years in OVW, and be looking forward to that. Next time we get a little interview in the ring by Dean Hill as he interviews Jebediah.
Yes.
Trailer Park Trash
and the Damager,
because everybody knows that they're going to be taking. I believe it's the St. Therese card
in a 6-man tag street fight
against Bowling Services.
Yes,
but instead of Rob, it's Nick,
Mr. Black, Bull Buchanan, and Nick Dinsmore.
So let's see what that trio has to say.
Jack Black. No, I know how much it makes you mad, son. Otter, you fat cow. You think it's all fun and games when you go around smacking people in the head with a blackjack at the Gardens, and you come out here tonight and you smack me in the head again. Well, son, if you don't remember me smacking you in the head with this board, we're going to get it on a street fight at St. Therese next Tuesday, and I'm bringing a whole lumberyard.
Trailer Park, I know you're gearing up for it.
That's right. Hey, Jack Black, Kitty Bolin, Bull Buchanan. There's no love lost between you guys and me. Tuesday night, St. Therese, we got ourselves a street fight. You guys should know what kind of street fighter I am, because I grew up in the streets and I fought in the streets. If you don't want to believe it, why don't you ask Flash what happened at the Louisville Gardens about a month ago and ask him what kind of street fighter I am. Now, Nick Dinsmore. Nick, I'm sorry about the situation you got yourself into, but Tuesday night at St. Therese, us three guys right here, we're going to show up. We're going to show up to fight. We're going to show up to win. So, hey, no hard feelings, man.
Damage, I know you got something to say.
I don't care about hard feelings. As a matter of fact, I never liked Nick Dinsmore to start with. So anybody who gets in between me and Bull Tuesday night is getting brain damaged, because Bull, me and you, we have an unsettled beef. And the way I see it, you're getting it twisted. Tuesday night, I'm going to straighten you out
And Tuesday night, this chain is legal.
St. Teresa, 1101 East Kentucky. You need to be there for the street fight. Back right after this.
Back right after this. The Dean Hill pitch.
That's right.
Tommy, a little small, each person got around 30 seconds to say their piece. And Tommy, we actually get the closing moments of the Louisville Garden show for the OVW championship when Rob Conway took on Rico Constantino. And Conway ends up loading the glove as Rico attempts a bat suplex, and Rob just
punches him, puts his arm over him. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, and Rob Conway is still the OVW heavyweight champion. Then we lead into our main event of this OVW show. We got Nick Dinsmore with, Kenny Bolin as his manager to take on Rico Constantino. Now, Tommy, we do know that for some odd reason, Nick Dinsmore has a weird
new theme.
Yeah, new theme. It's like okay. Didn't really recognize it. But Tommy, really good match.
Yeah, it was. It was a good TV match. I enjoyed it.
Rico is going to be doing. He attempts the moonsault,
and Nick Dinsmore rolls out of the way, and Rico Constantino lands on his feet.
He lands on his feet. A lot of athleticism for Rico Constantino. Face buster to Dinsmore. Bolin is pulls the referee out. Conway attacks Rico.
Yes.
And he loads the glove and he goes to swing at Dinsmore. Sorry, he loads the glove and Dinsmore goes to stop him.
Yes.
And Conway goes, you know what, fuck this, and he swings at Dinsmore. Well, when he swings at Dinsmore, he turns around and Rico rolls up Conway.
And the referee pins Rob Conway 1, 2, 3.
Tommy,
Rob Conway. Rico pins Rob Conway. The referee counts 1, 2, 3. And Rob Conway wasn't even in the match.
Rob Conway wasn't even in the match.
No.
But Tommy, he got rolled up by Rico Constantino. And Tommy, fucking Bolin is pissed.
Yes.
Conway's pissed. Conway's kicking the damn ropes.
Kenny Bolin waddling around like a baby.
He's on the mat just fucking crying like a baby.
With a great call. Oh, baby Huey all upset now.
Baby Huey all upset now. And Rico technically gets the win, but he got the win over Rob Conway instead of Nick Dinsmore.
Yeah.
Tommy, this whole thing with Nick Dinsmore isn't working out too well for Bolin Services.
So far, it's not.
It's not working out for Bolin Services at all.
He ain't doing the Bolin Services way.
He's not doing the Bolin Services way, for sure. Tommy, I will say this. This is a little more subdued episode.
Yes.
Nothing amazing.
But again, they just came off the big Louisville Garden show.
Yeah,
so it makes sense for them to have a kind of a decent TV show.
Maintenance show.
Yeah.
Stuff to progress angles if they need to be progressed, start angles if they need to start angles. Tommy, worst match on the card, I already know. Lowrider and Sexy Shot Casey.
Sure is. Lowrider makes it again.
Lowrider. Best match on the card, Tommy.
I'm gonna go with the main event.
Main event, Nick Dinsmore and Rico was really good until the finish.
Yeah.
Little chicanery going on. And I will give a big shout out to BJ Payne and Bull Buchanan. Actually put on a pretty good match as well.
Match too between BJ Payne and Bull Buchanan also.
So I enjoyed the episode. Once again, guys, these are only an hour.
Yeah, these are only 1 hour.
Love it. If you guys want to check it out on your guys' own, you guys can. OVW 1999. look for episode October 9th. That's 10/9/99. Check it out for yourself. Really enjoyed this episode. Not as action-packed as the last episode,
Yes.
but I still enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was still a decent episode.
For sure. Make sure you guys come back to the OVW Wrestling TV podcast for the next episode of OVW, which I have right here. We have written down. It's going to be October 16th of 1999. So make sure you guys come back for that episode.
Yes.
And we'll see how it progresses from there. Once again, I believe it's almost every month they have like a big Louisville Gardens card right now. So let's see how the next Louisville Gardens show is going to be in comparison, because the last one seemed pretty damn fucking stacked.
Yes, it did.
So hope that you guys enjoyed it. This episode, if you guys did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share all over social media. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestlingRampage2. You can follow us on. You guys can follow us on Twitter or X at Wrestle Rampage. It's scrolling at the bottom if you guys don't know. As well as you can follow me and Tommy on Instagram. He's at Tommy Flat and I'm at Joey_Flat1. If you guys want to follow us on Instagram, as well as we'll put some clips from the OVW shows on there, as well as all the other fucking episodes that we do of either the WR podcast or if we do a pay-per-view or whatever, what have you. You'll find it on Instagram for sure, compared to any other website, unfortunately. Because it's probably the better platform to post stuff on, to be honest with you. And guys, hit that damn subscribe button. And
yes, hit that subscribe button. We're almost there.
Absolutely. Hit that damn subscribe
We're
button.
almost there to 3,000.
Almost there. Hit that damn subscribe button, and we'll see